Hi, I'm John. This is my show, A Sports Reckoning. So let me play this little piece here from, this is some, I guess, a Pokemon guy named Opossum Bud, something like that. Here, let me play this real quick.
Uniform. Now I can talk about the sports card investor stuff. Hell yeah, buddy. In hockey, I think...
Okay, so really quick, I just wanted to play that for you of that clip of the thing, and then like this. So, like, right off of the bat, you people, like, when well, maybe because you know me, it's like not like that, but with sports card radio, they're fucking losers. So, sports card radio is going to promote this guy. Okay, now, Pokemon, I don't play Pokemon, so I don't give a fuck about Pokemon. I don't care about people who collect Pokemon. I've never watched a Pokemon cartoon. It means absolutely nothing to me, right? But if something is like fucking cool and shit, there's still a thing that's like, I can expect it. There's parts about it. But if you're an adult man and you have a collection that makes you look like you're sitting in the room of an 8-year-old girl, I'm gonna call you a fucking pedophile. Fuck that shit. That's not acceptable. There is no fucking collectibles which allows an 8-year-old man to live in his collectible fucking room and shit and make himself look like... If you walked into that room, I would say, oh, you got a little girl? you have a little girl? You got an 8-year-old girl? And shit, right? For an adult man to put that shit behind him and present himself in this kind of fashion, I can only say one thing. What are you, a fucking pedophile? What the fuck is wrong with you? And then, that's what I'm saying about the community. People are always afraid. It's like, dude, why is this allowed to exist? I don't even understand what the fuck. So I don't give a fuck about what some stupid pedophile piece of shit complaining about fucking Jeff Wilson says. This dude is irrelevant. This is not acceptable ever. You are never allowed to endorse some motherfucker, an adult man who's sitting in a room looking like he's in a room with where it should be a fucking 8-year-old fucking girl. That's not acceptable in my book at all. So fuck him. Fuck everything he says. I mean, I can't believe it. And so it's like, so now, that's what I'm saying. Sports car radio, what are you guys doing? Endorsing fucking pedophiles? My name is Ryan, and I like the Pokemon. He's so funny. Fucking loser and shit. Right, so, here, let's listen to this loser Ryan talking about Wayne Gretzky here for a second.
Fallen just so much, really, in the last a couple years when you compare them to other players. Here is his O-Pee-Chee rookie that has fallen 50% in value in the last couple years. Yeah. And now I may not be able to afford this card or purchase this card, but just kind of cheaper Wayne Gretzky slabs, some of his cards, some of his maybe more rare cards in the 90s and 2000s. I'm definitely taking a look at it. I think I've even purchased some Wayne in the last couple months. Is there something wrong with the guy? Do people not like his daughter, Paulina? She seems pretty fine to me here. So I don't know what's going on. Again, I'm probably not going to buy a Wayne Gretzky rookie card, but I'll definitely be looking at Wayne Gretzky cards because his card prices have fallen quite a bit, even more than...
Your bug spray should take out...
Fucking commercials. These goddamn fucking influencers with their goddamn fucking commercials and shit, right? What fucking losers. Dude, if you're gonna run commercials on your fucking page, you gotta give me some fucking valuable information. If you're gonna waste my time fucking making money off of my viewership as being a fucking member of the community and shit, you gotta give me valuable information, which you don't. You piece of shit fucking loser. Why doesn't this video have a skip ads? You have a choice. You have control. I think you fuckers have control over that shit too, right? What a fucking loser, you fucking scumbag hooker. All right, Ryan, I ask you a simple fucking question. Did you sign an endorsement deal with King Golden to promote that golden auction on your fucking Thursday night live stream? Is that an endorsement deal? Is that the reason why you're doing it? I ask a simple fucking direct question. You think you're gonna get some stupid fucking hooker moron like this to ever answer just a simple direct question, and every stupid other slave moron in the fucking sports card that you bow down and suck cock because you are no talent moron fucking losers? That's why you pay attention to this motherfucker. None of you stupid motherfuckers have the balls to... I'd go over there, but the bitch blocked me. What kind of loser is Sports Card Radio? They blocked me. What bitch-ass fucking losers they are. They are frauds. Any of you stupid motherfuckers that don't go over there and say, we want to know if you were fucking paid. Are you now a paid fucking spokesmodel for fucking Ken Golden? You hooker. You bent over and took it up the ass. Fucking hooker. That's what you are. So he's playing this stupid thing, and then he goes into... Oh, because I got the volume cut off.
Yeah,
Put that back.
Gretzky. And the deliberate
Then he goes
shots.
back into the pedophile and shit, right? So, what's he promoting? Worthless fucking advice. Worthless advice on sports card collecting. Worthless, right? And then he wants to be like so much, I'm against Jeff Wilson. So anybody that says something about Jeff Wilson, I'll put him on here and I'll endorse them and shit, right? But he never ever gonna stand up and say, hey, you know what, there's this great fucking story that's going on in the sports card community about Michael Jackson being the love child of Diana Ross and Smokey Robinson. And the guy that's telling it's also showing you all the fucking collectibles that are drastically undervalued. You think those losers are ever going to say that? No. Because they're frauds. You're going to show a pedophile in the room of an 8-year-old girl. What the fuck is... You're a loser. Opossum bud? Fuck you, dude. That's not acceptable in my book ever. I never want to see an adult man doing a fucking live stream from the room of an 8-year-old girl. That's not acceptable. Fuck your Pokemon. Throw that shit in the trash. It is garbage. What are you, some kind of pedophile? And you're using that to fucking groom children? Why else would you do that? What's the purpose? That shit is worthless to any adult man. That shit's worthless. What the fuck is that shit? I ain't collecting none of that. That is garbage. The only purpose I can see for a fucking adult man is he wants to groom and sexually abuse some fucking children. Why else would you do that? And fucking good old Ryan puts him right on there because Ryan's part of the good old boy fucking club now. You bitch-ass loser. As soon as you block me, you refuse to answer any questions. You bent over and took it up the ass from King Golden, just like fucking the great curator in Merle World. We know they like that shit. So you don't even have to really pay them and shit to do that, right? They'll do it for free and shit. But you had to get paid to do it and shit, Ryan. So he's telling you about Wayne Gretzky. Okay. Wayne Gretzky. Oh, look, I got a great fucking insight into a card. Here's my inside tip. Don't tell anybody. Nobody knows about this. This is just inside information, okay? To the sports card community, okay? I'm gonna give you a tip. You ready? Wayne Gretzky. Fucking loser and shit. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, so now look, this is a... Zoom. It's a PSA 5. PSA, so card value 1,500 on a PSA 5 that's got a pop count of almost 1,400. That's a pop count of just the 5s. Okay, so now if you go all the way up to the 10s, I mean, it has to at least double from the 1,400. There has to be at least twice as many. So you're talking about thousands of these Wayne Gretzky cards, the same card. Thousands, these are the graded copies. How many? And then there's a million other ones that haven't been graded. They're still out there. There's another million of them, right? Nobody's going to argue that, right? There's still another million of those cards out there that haven't been graded, right? Okay, but that's my tip, my inside tip. Shh, don't tell nobody, okay? Wayne Gretzky PSA 5, $1,500. It's a steal. It's a great buy. Go get it. Right? So, now, this is the advice that this kind of loser can give you. With all his years and all his experience in the sports card community, this is the advice that he gives you? Now, let's look at the advice of what I'll give you. Me, I'm the loser here, right? I'm the fucking bozo. I'm the one not giving any quality advice to anything that fucking matters. Now, this is and that's the original Supremes lineup. That is a beautiful fucking card. That card is really nice. It's a 1966 Anonymous Film Stars in a very good, excellent 4. Okay, now, this card in a 4 is a super high grade. You're going to talk like pop count on this is probably like 1 or 2. Like literally. It's like pop count like 1 or 2. This card, the entire pop count on this card, I guarantee is less than 10. I have one of them. I have one in a 3. I do have one. I got it for $65, right? I got it for $65. That was a steal. This one right now is available for $300, and it doesn't have a. I tried to get it once off him for a lower price. He went before I got the other one at $65. I tried to get this one at a lower price, but he wasn't giving it up and shit. And then back then too, he had it at like $250. Then he moved it up to $350 and didn't sell it. Now he's moved it back to $300. Okay, so right now on a buy it now. This you can buy this for, which I think there might be a 6, but other than that, this is like the highest grade. So it's a 4. There's only like there's like 4 or 5 of them even graded, right? That's it. It's definitely less than 10. And in a 4, this is one of the higher ones. Might be the second. I think it might be a 6. I think that's what it. But then after that, it's the 4. So this is like the second highest graded copy of this card, right? For $300. And my story has not officially broke. When my story breaks, we're talking worldwide. Everybody in the world is going to be talking about that. What do you think that's going to do to the value of these cards when people find out that Diana Ross is actually the mother of the biggest fucking most talented entertainer that's ever fucking existed on this planet, Michael Jackson, that his real mother is Diana Ross, that Michael is not part of the Jackson family. When they find out that Michael had to get abandoned so that, because Diana Ross was only 14 years old, and she had to get rid of him because Smokey was 18 years old. It's Michael Jackson's real father, Smokey Robinson. And you'll see that the conception and the abandonment of Michael Jackson takes place right in the exact moment in time, exactly lined up in the exact time of the creation and development and the meaning of Berry Gordy and Smokey Robinson and the creation and development of Motown Records. It's what it's all about and shit, the whole thing. Right, so you can pick this card up, $300. This is Michael Jackson. Now, that Breakout Cards guy was discussing this with Flippin' Steve. So, from my understanding, and with the understanding of him, because he was saying that there's a Jackson card in the 1971 Bergman, but I'm not sure. I've seen this other card. I know there was a Jackson card. There was when they were wearing the green outfits. I know that there's some other card that I don't see very often, but it's a Jackson's, and I don't want the Jacksons. Michael Jackson's his birth lineage is to Diana Ross and Smokey Robinson. I don't want any of the Jackson shit. Michael's the one with the talent. He's the star. I want the Michael Jackson stuff. So the Breakouts card, Ryan was saying that the people assume that the 69 Victoria Vendettin is the rookie card of Michael Jackson, which I was under that assumption. But then what he clarified was that no, those cards don't all come out in 69, that those cards are released on it's a 4 albums, these 4 albums, and he was saying that they come out like one every year. So actually the 69 Michael Jackson card is actually a 73. That's what he was saying, right? So he was saying that the 69 Michael Jackson Victoria Vendettin is not the real rookie. And then he was saying that the 71 Bergman, but that's a Jackson's card, so that's not Michael's rookie then, which then he was saying that after that, it appears to be that the 72 Tip Top Bread, that's what he says. And it's like, okay, it's the same thing. I've got this card. There's 2 of them, the 72 Tip Top Bread. And the same seller actually has the other one for sale also on the SGC6 that's available. But that one, and they were both, he was asking for both of them $600 a piece. He was asking $600 a piece, which is fair. But they've got making offers on them too, so you could definitely get them in a better price. But right now, this one he dropped the price on. And I love the picture. That picture is freaking awesome. But this is like, you're talking Michael Jackson. This is from what I understand now, this is, and to me it's my favorite one. The 72 Tip Top Bread. There's 2 of them. There's this one with like a pink border, and there's another one with the red border. And that one he's got the hat on. Those are 2. I've had both of them. They're awesome fucking cards, right? And I do believe that that's now we're considering Michael Jackson's rookie card to be the 72 Tip Top Bread. We're considering this, and the Ryan Nolan was backing that up to say that this should be Michael Jackson's rookie card from what he knows too. So this is a Michael Jackson rookie card. And it's rare. The pop counts are definitely low. I don't know what the exact pop count, but they're low enough that it's still reasonable, right? And we're talking about Michael Jackson doesn't have a whole shitload of different cards. It's not like he's got 1,000 different cards and stuff and all the different parallels. We're talking like this is like the stuff, right? The 72 Tip Top Bread. So we're talking Michael Jackson rookie in an SGC 6. A card like this, still better than that fucking Gretzky 5 that fucking Sports Card Radio was showing you. This is still SGC 6 better than that. So this card, like I said, the guy was asking $600 for it, but he marked it down. I think it's $450. It was something like that. I know there's a difference on the Great Britain prices, whatever, but it was like $450, like right around that price. Okay, so $450, something you can buy right now, available, right? Then This one is the monster card. Flippin' Steve just picked one of these up, the same thing in 8. There's 2 9s. I checked the pop count recently. There's 2 9s and there's 2 8s, and then there's just a few other cards, but it's like the same thing, less than 10 graded copies. I have one of these in SGC 8, and then I've got some other raw copies, and I also has the Bisvalita back, the rare back, which doesn't have any. It's a pop 0 in the PSA. PSA doesn't have any of those graded, okay? I have one of those in a raw. I got it for like 25 bucks, something cheap. I know it's cheap, right? I got it for like 25 bucks. It's a pop 0. There isn't one of those, okay? But the kicker on the Smokey Robinson is I've looked on the Smokey Robinson. Now, the Smokey Robinson Miracles have a card in this, it's a playing card set, 1966 Heather's Pop Music Star Cards. Okay, so they do have an earlier card, but it's a playing card and the picture's in black and white. And it's just it's an okay card, but it's not like a real this 1968 Panini Contanti. This, and now it's a sticker, so some people might put a sticker, but that doesn't mean shit. That's the card. That's the, if you want the Smokey, from what I've searched and stuff, I've looked, and then the kicker though is Smokey doesn't have any other cards. You go look, like you would think, okay, well, he's got to have a 69 Contanti, and you think maybe, well, he's going to have a 72 Panini Contanti, or some 75 Pop Stars and shit, right? You would think that he would have, he ain't there. I don't know. I don't think he's got cards in, I can't find anything. There's some, I don't know exactly what has happened, but something is weird has happened with the Smokey Robinson. I can't find any of his cards, right? So, and this is an awesome freaking card. That is a nice looking Smokey Robinson and the Miracles card. And then remember, that's Michael Jackson's father. That's actually Michael Jackson's father. And Smokey Robinson is one of the greatest songwriters of all time. Like world class, established. There's no doubt about it. He's huge. Smokey Robinson's huge. Diana Ross is huge, right? So they're already big, but when it transitions to find out that the true thing is that they're actually Michael Jackson's real parents, all of that shit's gonna go up. So Ryan was saying a good card that you might invest in is a PSA 5 Wayne Gretzky. It's only a pop count of 1,400 and shit, right? Okay, at $1,500. So what I just showed you is I showed you this card is for sale right now, and it's $300 or an offer. So you can get it cheaper, but let's just say $300. You can buy it for sure at $300, but it's got a best offer on it, so I know you can probably get it for $2. But let's say you definitely get it for $3. Okay, so this one is $3. Okay, so that's $300. This Diana Ross card is $300. These you can buy them right now, right? No doubt about it. Those are, and then this one's like $450. Okay, so 600 and the 450, you're at 1050, and then with shipping, let's call it 1100. And let's go with taxes. Let's even be crazy and reject, but you know I'm going to get prices off too, because these are like best offers. But let's go crazy and say it was 1200. Okay, so now look at the level of the difference of what I showed you. Fucking Sports Card Radio showed you a PSA 5 Wayne Gretzky with a pop count of 1,400, and he was saying, I'm looking at Wayne Gretzky's, and he was saying that you didn't want to buy the Gretzky because he didn't have the money, but if he had the money, then he would be thinking, yeah, it's a good investment, right? So that was his insight. With all his knowledge and all this experience, for him to give you that inside deal. You don't tell nobody. I get the inside deal on Gretzky. Shh, don't tell nobody know nothing about this. Shh, right? His great wisdom and great knowledge, and that's all he can give to the community. He can recommend a Wayne Gretzky rookie $1,500 card on a fucking population count 1,400 on a PSA 5. That's all he can recommend to you. But I just showed you a fucking Michael Jackson rookie. I just showed you a fucking Diana Ross and the Supremes, 1966. That's kind of like her rookie. I showed you 68 Panini Contanti, Smokey fucking Robinson and the Miracles, and all good graded cards too. For definitely all in with all shipping and taxes, you're under $1,200. And you're going to tell me that fucking Sports Card Radio has any form of quality advice when he's going to use a pedophile in the room, fucking does a show that looks like he's in the room of an 8-year-old girl. He's going to use that kind of dude's thing to back up, to try and trash Jeff Wilson. You just made yourself look like an idiot, Ryan, because that's what you fucking are. You and your fucking transvestite fucking brother, piece of shit fucking loser hookers who's bend over and take it up the ass and let King Golden fucking perform his golden showers right in your fucking face, you loser motherfuckers.